2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It'll be the Los Angeles Clippers facing off against the Golden State Warriors. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Clippers. And for Golden State, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the 4 slot.
You know, it's funny, you look at the Golden State Warriors, they've had the 3rd best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Now here's Wall. That's good. Curry with it. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA.
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So, and now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
Now, here's Green. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. They set the pick. Pulls from the top of the key. Curry can't get it to go.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, he's an exciting young player. Almost 6'10", great athleticism, length, dynamic finisher at the rim, and he can guard multiple positions defensively.
And you know what, Steve? His growth defensively has been just as impressive. He uses that length to great advantage, contesting shots and coming away with deflections and steals.
That free throw good from George.
Yeah, guys, did you know that the Clippers winning the Pacific Division last year was the first time it's ever happened? Yeah, you heard it right.
Good point, Clark.
That's the first time the Clippers have ever won the Pacific Division.
And George drops them both. And what a time to be a Clipper fan these days, guys, with the way they've climbed to the very top of the Pacific Division. And, Steve, they've done it by beating up on the rest of the teams in that Pacific.
Well, Golden State gave them some trouble, Kevin, but otherwise they really rolled against the rest of the Pacific Division. And I'll tell you, it became clear within a few months last season that the Clips were going to run away with the Pacific. And what a long time coming for Clipper fans.
Now, here's Thompson. Lets it go. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. This is a team that loves to run, and he wants to see them do what they love. Fast break basketball should be on the menu today, guys. We'll enjoy watching it.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And here is Curry after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Curry passes it to Wiggins. He's covered by Leonard. And it's blocked by Leonard. They retain possession. Good.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game.
Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Pass to Wiggins. Now the dish to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe is a bit of a surprise up into the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid. And here is Green. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. And there's the feed to Curry. Looney. Thompson outside. 3-pointer. The Clippers grab the miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And George kicks to Leonard. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Now Curry. The pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Lets it fly from 18. Blocked. George dishes the wall. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
He misses the free throw. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Now, here's Thompson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Looney. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
You know, for so long, the Clippers were on the bottom rung of the ladder in the West, almost were a joke in the conference, but their fortunes have changed dramatically in the past few years, and now they're a team that's respected and feared.
Well, Clark, you said the Clippers have really flipped the Western Conference upside down over the last few years, and you're right. They have done it with, you know, Steve, style, to say the least. You know, they've got now also a very deep team.
Well, a 35-17 record against the West was enough to secure them their division and advantage in the first round. You have to remember, too, that they were without some of their big stars last season, so if they can stay healthy and really take advantage of what they have, this could be a lot of fun.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Back to Curry. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 6.
How about the first quarter for him at the offensive end? He's really had the touch going.
They set the pick. Dishes it to George. Back to Wall. Covington, just his first attempt. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Curry. He's got 6. And here is Green. Passes it to Wiggins. Tipped away. can't get it to go. And the Clippers will come the other way. Wall passes to Leonard. Covington, defended by Wiggins.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Brown's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
The difference between being a dominant or a good team and mediocrity is the ability to win on the road. The Clippers secured their spot as one of the NBA's elite teams last season because they showed the ability to get it done on the road.
And Wall. Here we go now. And here's George for 3. Shot is off. And Golden State will come the other way. And the Clippers with one of the better road records in the Western Conference last year, going 24-17. Steve actually tied for the second most road wins in the West, only behind the Thunder.
And believe it or not, Kevin, it's the first time the Clippers franchise has ever had a winning record on the road. Actually, I do believe that when you think back to Clipper history. But I'll tell you what, it's a team on the rise and a very interesting club to watch.
Now here's Wall. Outside, George. Leonard on the wing. Clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 10 points.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
He feeds it to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now here's Wall.
Screen.
Right side, George. Puts it up. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And it's 9 points for Paul George.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
He dishes it to Thompson. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Wiggins. And it comes off the front of the rim. And George kicks to Leonard. Pass to Wall. Fires from the wing. Thompson with the rebound.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Here's Wiggins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
That free throw, good from Wiggins. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
Now, here's Batum. Little turnaround. That is good.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Warriors trail by 7. There's the pass to Wiggins. Defended by Mann. Shoots from the elbow. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 10. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-zip on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. And Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason, and they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
So it's the Warriors now, following the 3 from Powell. Green, defended by Mann. The shot's good from Wiggins.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Mann passes to Powell. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Brown. Jackson, 6 to shoot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
It's been over 3 decades since the Warriors have won a division title, guys. It's sad to hear if you're a fan, but they were a lot closer last season than they have been in a long time. Ended up second in the Pacific Division.
The first free throw is good. And Clark, as you said with the Warriors, they were 9-7 against the rest of the Pacific Division. Did very well against the Clippers, but had some struggles with the other teams that kept them from closing, Steve, the gap to the top.
Well, for a long time, remember, they were right on the heels of the Clippers in the division race, but they fell into a little bit of a slump after the All-Star break. It's going to be interesting to see how it all pans out this year with the addition of Andre Iguodala. You know, this team has the potential to take another step up the ladder.
Warriors trail by 8. Green with a screen on Jackson. There's the pick. Passes it to Savanovic. All sorts of time. Morris with the rebound.
Oh, easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Jackson passes to Mann. A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Feeds it to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Morris, no good.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out. Really good performance so far on the boards for this club.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
Now here's Jackson. Morris dishes to Jackson. The feed now to Powell. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He's got 5.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a 10-point game. And again, no good by Golden State. Jackson off the pick from Morris. Jackson kicks to Powell. He passes to Mann. The dish to Powell. From half court. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Clippers making a switch here. .24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Poole defended by Powell. Pass to Moody. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Now, here is Morris. With 1 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Clippers ahead, up by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've made the most of are those opportunities at the foul line. I mean, they've scored a lot of their points so far from there.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 9 points. The pass to Moody. Here's Poole. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. LA's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry is the son of famed sharpshooter Del Curry. And in Steph's sophomore year in high school, his dad made him change his shooting motion from his chest to above his head to make it harder to block. Of this change, Steph said, I really couldn't shoot outside the paint for like the first 3 weeks. All summer when I was at camp, people were like, who are you? Why are you playing basketball? I was really that bad for a month and a half before I finally figured it out. And guys, as fast as he gets that thing off, he could probably shoot it from his ankles.
Yeah, he can do it all. Thanks, Doris.
His confidence really at an all-time high.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. Golden State moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Los Angeles leading by 9. Knar defended by Poole. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Powell. From outside, off the mark.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
And the shot is good.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the made shot from Poole, he kicks to Morris. Knar defended by Poole. Dishes it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. And he's able to get it back. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Clippers have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Both free throws good from Powell. Warriors trail by 9.
Get through.
They set the pick. Fires for 3. That's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Clippers have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Passes to Mann. He feeds it to Powell. Zubek puts the fadeaway right on the money. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 0 defended by Powell. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. He passes to Mann. He dishes it to Morris. Pulls it up. They get it again. Zubek. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Clippers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he makes the first.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Warriors trail by 10. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Curry's got 9 points.
You know, Steve, as I watch Steph Curry go at it on the court, I imagine you might have a love-hate relationship with him. You love to watch him play, but you hate that he has a very good chance of making a run at your record of the best three-point shooting percentage over a career.
And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And he lays it straight in. And that's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And Clark, you mentioned the three-point shooting for Curry last season. He set the records for three-pointers made in a season, passing Ray Allen's mark, Steve, of 269 by 3.
Well, just incredible to see how easily he gets into that shot. I think there's a lot of spot-up shooters who can make a high percentage, but for players like Curry, I mean, it's remarkable. Off the dribble, on the move, the quick pull-up from 26, 27 feet. I mean, he's doing things that I don't know we've ever seen before.
Covington misses the 3. Warriors trail by 9. Looney. The shot is off.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Back to Leonard. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
John Wall's checked in for the Clippers. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Curry against Wall. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Moody. Fires the three. That's good. He's got 5.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Now here's Wall. From deep, George. And it's Curry with the rebound. The pass to Moody. Kicks it to Green. Passes it to Moody. Feeds to Thompson.
Curry!
Clock at 6. Stolen away. Leonard with the ball. 12 points for him. Takes a 3. And the Clippers miss again. George against Green. Pass to Curry. Now the feed to Thompson. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Here's Curry. Wall with some nice defense.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, it's helping them get the lead. And if they can continue to rebound like this, I think they're going to be in pretty good shape.
It's George on the wing, guarded by Green. 6 to shoot. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by George. Wall's got 5 now. Warriors trail by 8. Green passes to Moody. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
The Warriors have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Moody. Clippers leading by 6. Now Wall. He has 5. Shoots it. Wall with another miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 10.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Now here's Wall. The 3 from George. No good.
not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, it's no secret that the Bay Area loves its basketball. It was made abundantly clear during last year's playoff run, says Steph Curry, saying, quote, "We made it to the conference semifinals and they gave me a key to the city." The key to the city for the semis. If we'd won a title, they'd have put a statue of Coach Jackson on top of the bridge. That statue might not be too far off the way they are collecting talent, Kev.
You can tell they've made a big impression. Thanks, Doris. The Warriors making a switch here. They need to stop this run.
I think it's time to switch things up, either by going to the bench or with a different look defensively.
Stolen. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Yeah, the Warriors turnaround, I think, in large part because of the improvement defensively and on the boards last year. There was a 5 or 6 year stretch where Golden State was maybe the worst team in both categories in the entire league, but the schemes have changed, the personnel, the intent, the toughness, and it has all led to a new era for the Golden State Warriors basketball team.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
The dish now to Curry. He passes it to Wiggins. And another three for Golden State. And back to the Warriors looking to pack the paint. If you wanted to get into a three-point shooting contest with them, well, I think they'd welcome that.
I agree. I mean, with the Splash Brothers in the backcourt, you can get sprayed in a hurry from all angles. I mean, those guys are terrific. But again, their improved defense and rebounding was a big part of their success as well. He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Five to shoot. He kicks it to George. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Thompson, defended by George. Shoots. Thompson misses.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now here's Wall. He has 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
He did a nice job of getting to the line in the first quarter. He's trying to do the same thing here.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And the first one drops.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. And that's a must-do when you're down.
The Warriors making a switch here. And so Wall nails both of them. The Warriors leading. There's the screen. Dishes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins. No good from the wing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Leonard kicks to Wall.
Kick it out! Kick it out!
He feeds it to Brown. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Brown's got his first points in this one. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter, a nice efficient 50%. Green dishes to Curry. Watson, he's covered by Brown. From 6 away, and the bank shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
Now, here is George. He's got 9. Again, Los Angeles. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Curry against Wall. He dishes it to Green. Watson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Curry. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Off the pick. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And here is Curry. He's got 9.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Leonard. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Green with a screen for Curry. Off the screen. Now the pass to Moody. Kicks to Curry. Pass to Moody. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Here's Wall. Can't get it to go. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Clippers lead by 1. And we'll return shortly.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Welcome to a Thursday edition of the Halftime Report. The Los Angeles Clippers in front against Golden State. They're getting up in guys' jerseys, looking to send every shot into the 12th row. We've seen Kawhi Leonard having a superb game. He's got 12 points and has looked very good defensively, playing hard-nosed ball out there. But you know, the Warriors also came to play. And from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's up to 9 points, and he's made some key plays in the assist department, too. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. It's been a clinic from Wiggins.
He has that slasher mentality, guys, and we saw all the evidence of that in the first half as he continually got to the rim and scored.
Yeah, he had the jetpack on today, Steve, blowing by the defender no matter who they put on it.
And that one's good. 18 points for him. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, Guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Steve, he's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Mark.
yeah, me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
The Warriors trailing. Now, here's Green. He passes to Wiggins. Feeds it to Curry. From deep three-point range. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of horse at full speed when the highest stakes are on the line. Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Here's Curry. Paul George making his last shot. Looney. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Steve, shooting no doubt Curry's forte. He narrowly missed the All-Star game last season. I mean, I can't believe he didn't get elected, and he seemed to be the one glaring miss. When you watch his game, where can he improve?
I think offensively, he's got the whole package. I think it's at the other end of the floor where he can probably improve. He needs to compete a little bit more defensively, but that's tough to do when you're handling so much of the offensive load for your team. But he's got to find a little more balance, I think, between his offense and his defense.
Good on both. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Pass to George. He's up against Thompson.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Now, here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Looney. Good. He's got 7.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Curry against Wall. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Another shot. In deep. Leonard drops it in. Leonard's got 14 points.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Wall against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Looney off with the layup.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Wall with it. 10 points for him. From 18 feet away. Jump shot is good. And now a 5-point Clipper lead. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his points.
Here's Green. Looney. Swiped it away. Leonard attacking. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Covington. Outside, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Wall's got 8 here in the quarter.
You know, their three-point shooting since halftime is about as good as you could possibly ask for, guys.
Now's the time to put the pedal to the metal, boys. Keep firing those deep balls and build that lead up.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. The Warriors have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Clippers leading by 5. Now George. He's got 13. George double teamed. Back to Batum. Outside Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. Thompson outside. Looney. No good. Nice D from Leonard.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
It's George on the wing. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And the pass to Wiggins. The feed to Green. The dish to Curry. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. And the shot is good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Jackson kicks to Leonard. Dishes to George. He's up against Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Thompson.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for George. He's got 13 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision, Clark, has been phenomenal. I mean, he could not be passing the ball any better than he is right now.
And he knocks down the first one. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. And George drops them both.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Passes to Poole. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Up top, Batum. Outside, Jackson. Launches it. That's good. Jackson's got 5.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Pass to Poole. They set the screen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Now, here is George, defended by Poole. The shot. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors trail by 6. He kicks to Green. Watson, the 3. And that one's good. He's got 5.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Batum against Green. George passes to Brown. Back to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 6. And it's Brown missing. The Warriors have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Zero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Clippers leading by 3. George gets a screen from Brown. It's stolen. Poole defended by Mann. Inside. Here's Savanovic.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Jackson dishes to George. Defended by Poole. George passes to Mann. Back to George. And there's the rejection. 0. Guarded by Jackson. The pass to Poole. For the lead. And that one's good. 7 points in the game.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And the Clippers making a change here. Warriors on D. The lead is 2. Good on the shot. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's what we're used to seeing him do. But he hasn't had his usual impact offensively. I'll tell you what, he needs more touches.
And the rejection by Mann. Here's Powell. 7 points in the game. He passes to Mann. He feeds it to Jackson. He dishes it to Powell. 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And how about the work last season from the free throw line? He shot about 83%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. Shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Both free throws good from Powell.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. A 2-point game. And that is good.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
Steve, the other thing is he's really an extremely skilled ball handler, too. He's got a little flash and dash to his game, that's for sure.
Now here's Jackson. Off on the layup.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
No good from Poole. Clippers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Powell kicks to Jackson. Covington. Back to Jackson. From past the arc. That's good. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
And the shot is good. LA's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Kicks it to Powell. Back to Jackson. Feeds it to Morris. With the shot. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Poole. Off target from outside.
Well, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
Morris dishes to Jackson. The feed to Powell. Back to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Powell kicks to Jackson. There's the dish to Powell. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And so here is Golden State after the three-pointer from Powell. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. .119 left in the third quarter. It's Curry with the drive. And here's Green outside. Gets it to go. Green's got 5. 107 left in the third. Picked his pocket. Passes it to Wiggins. Powell's there. Free throw line jump shot. No good from Wiggins. Clippers leading by 3. Here's Powell. He's got 12. Pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Zubek. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. And so he hits both. Warriors trail by 5.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Three-pointer. No good.
Showing some strength in the paint. Tough rebound.
On its way from Curry for 2. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Clippers leading by 3. Outside Leonard. Deflects the pass. Pass to Powell. For the 3. That's good. Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Here's the screen. Curry with it. Now defended by Powell. He used that pick just right.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And here is Los Angeles now. They've led by as much as 10. Back to George. A 3 ball. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
He kicks it to Thompson to tie it up.
That's all you.
Offensive rebound. Looney. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
And the Clippers making a change here. And that one misses. LA's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Batum's screen on Green. And George, here we go. Here's Kennard. Drills the three-pointer.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Remember, he was hot early, 3 3-pointers in the first half, but he may have to start putting the ball on the floor. His shot's not working here in the second.
Now here's Leonard. The pass to George. Green with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the middle, Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Here's George. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. 6 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. George against Thompson. No good with the wing jumper. LA has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Leonard on the wing. He's up against Thompson. Leonard against Thompson. Here's Kennard. And the Clippers miss again. The Warriors trail. Curry with it. George picks him up. Back to Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Outside Curry to tie it up. Another miss by Curry.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
Steve, I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Now here's Leonard. He feeds it to George. There's the triple. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Here's Wiggins. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. 20 points for him.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Here's George. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Clippers lead by 2. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Curry with the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And another skill that sets him apart, his success rate on catch and shoot jumpers. It's not every player that has such a great feel for that particular shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout, and the Clippers making a switch here. On defense, the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
I got him.
Here's Powell. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. Powell. And it's blocked by Curry. Left side Curry. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers trail. And George, here we go. Powell. The Clippers rebound. The rim-rattling two-handed jam. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose. Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
And here's Leonard. There's a good screen. He passes to Powell. He dishes it to George. Lets it fly from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Poole. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. The Clippers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Leonard kicks to George. Feeds to Powell. Back to George. Unloads. That doesn't go either for George. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Curry passes to Poole. There's a screen. The pass to Wiggins. Launches a three. Another three for Golden State.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
Now here's Leonard. George, defended by Poole. Outside Leonard.
Yeah, look at me.
Leonard off the pick from Powell. Shoots. The Clippers keep it alive. Misses from close range. Warriors leading by 3.
Curry.
Outside Curry.
I got ball.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green with a screen for Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Poole. And here's George for 3. That's good. George has got 11 in the second half.
Now it's a dangerous time to go cold here in the fourth quarter, so he's going to have to find the range.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 47%. Pass to Poole. And it's sent back by George. But he stays with it. Looney. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's off on the first. John Wall's checked in for the Clippers.
We got this. You got it out.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And good on the basket. Book it. He's got 25.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Here's Powell. Outside Wall. A step back shot here. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Come to me.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Wiggins. A second left, and Leonard gets it to go. So it's the Warriors now. Now here's Curry, kicks to Green. Uncovered, cannot hit.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Outside Leonard. The feed to Powell. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Now the pass to Poole. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Warriors lead by 2.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 2. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers have possession. Leonard attacking off his leg, and it's whistled a kick. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Covington, guarded by Green. Gets the go-ahead bucket. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 1. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Curry with it. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Wiggins. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Green, no luck. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard dishes to Wall. Back to Leonard. He kicks to Powell. Outside Leonard. From outside the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
And so it's Golden State with it. There's the dish to Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. There's the three. They grabbed their own miss. Green. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Green.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Outside Wall. Powell kicks to Wall. Outside Leonard.
Good.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Curry outside. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
The Warriors shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Outside, Green. There's the pass to Wiggins. Back to Green.
Good!
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
Here's Leonard. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg.